that goes around their waist that's hooked to a rope that goes up onto a cable with a pulley that slides. And then they also have one in front of them that they hang on to. And they get on the 3-foot stilts and they walk, and if they look confident and comfortable and they're used to the weight of the stilts, because the stilts down here at Clown College are wooden stilts, and so they're a little heavy. When they get used to that, then they progress higher, okay? 4 or 5 foot stilts. And then when I see that they're confident on those and they go up higher, and if not, then they stay at the same level. And from there, then we take the mechanic off of them, and I spot in front of them, and they walk towards me. So,
what would you say is the most difficult aspect of stilt walking?
Well, like I say, in the circus there's a lot of cables and everything, but the number one thing is you have to have confidence in yourself, okay? And you have confidence in yourself, and you get used to the weight of the stilts, and not worry about people around you or guide wires or what have you, then you'll be able to be a Ringling Brothers and Barnabas Circus stilt walker.
Great. Thank you. We'll see you again in a minute.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
When we finally got inside to Clown Alley, we saw a white-faced clown practicing his juggling. Over in another corner, a clown flips his lid, a neat trick requiring dexterity and timing to perfect. On the other side of Clown Alley, a student runs through his act, destined for the circus ring. He uses no words to make us laugh. He speaks the universal language of comedy, passed down through centuries of tradition. A great circus clown named Felix Adler explained that the humor of a clown is based on 2 things. The first is doing something that looks serious but turns out funny, like sawing a man in half, or making a 5-minute sculpture such as this one. The second essential for humor is surprise. The unexpected makes people laugh. As we watched this clown work on his comic routine, the surprise comes as the sculpture moves. Creativity and ingenuity is encouraged as the clowns try to perfect their gags. But as one clown put it, if the audience laughs, it's funny. If they don't, it isn't. When the clown works in front of tonight's audience, laughter spells success. Another clown rehearses his 2 partners for a special part of the show called a walk-around. Each clown has a special costume in which he parades around the ring and performs sight gags close to the audience. Behind Clown Alley is one of the costume rooms where dozens of costumes wait for the clowns. Some of the designers are experts in soft sculpture and use the most modern materials and techniques to create delightful costumes. For the walk-around portion of the show, each costume has to make the maximum impact in the minimum amount of time, so extravagant concoctions requiring hundreds of ideas and hours to build are needed. Although a clown frequently changes his costume, his makeup remains the same. The smell of grease paint is strong as the magical transformation from ordinary human to clown takes place. Finding the right nose takes time. Each clown devotes many hours to studying his own face as he experiments to develop his own unique makeup. The face he designs will become his trademark and will tell at a glance the kind of character his clown has. There are 3 basic clown types. Frank is a white-faced clown.
Frank, as you're making up your face, a question that I'd like to ask you is, how did you decide what your face would look like as a clown?
Well, my face developed more from a mime face, which was what I was interested in. I didn't really do any mime, but I was interested in it all the time, and I liked the clean lines around the eyes and everything. So mostly my mime mask is mostly black, white, and red, which is what I just used.
How does the character of your clown relate to your makeup?
Okay, my makeup is nice and clean lines and everything. So that's kind of clown character that I have. My clown character is an elegant type and stylized. So my makeup is nice and clean that way.
White-faced clowns evolved as smart, tricky, and sometimes haughty mischief makers. Maria makes up as an Auguste clown. The Auguste is a simple, stupid character who wants to be everybody's friend. The makeup greatly exaggerates the nose, eyes, and mouth on a pink or flesh-covered face. Often the Auguste wears a shock wig, a hat with a flower, and a baggy costume. We talked to Maria about clowning as she finished her makeup.
Auguste is a character who's kind of goofy, the butt end of the jokes, takes a lot of slaps and falls, and he's just, you know, the real dopey character of clowning.
You have a really colorful costume. How did you end up with the kind of costume you have on? Did you have anything to do with choosing it?
Well, what it is after like the first week or so, the costume designers came out and watched us do different skits and gags. And from that, you know, they tried to see what kind of characters we were presenting, and then they came up with different sketches. And, you know, the Severinis okayed and approved certain sketches if they thought that it matched our own characters.
Next, we visited Cathy, who shows us the third type of clown makeup, called character makeup. Her face is based completely on mirroring her clown character.
This is character makeup, and my character is a bag lady. So the makeup is developed around trying to present that kind of character to the audience. And Auguste has definite lines. This is more blended. The white is there for expression mainly, and the red is there to highlight that she would be outside in the sun, the park.
How long did it take you to develop your makeup?
Well, I'm still working on it, and it's 8 weeks now, so I mean, it could go on endlessly.
Is every clown's makeup different?
Yeah, has to be. I mean, every clown is an individual character, and you have to come up with your own makeup, and then it remains yours, and no one tries to use it, hopefully.
If I were going to become a clown, how would I go about trying to invent a clown makeup for myself?
Well, you have to start with your facial features and the character you want to be, and work the two together. If you have different facial expressions that are most natural to you and highlight different emotions, then you want to highlight the expression by the kind of makeup that you use.
The tramp or hobo makeup, made famous by Emmett Kelly, is another example of character makeup. The walls of Clown Alley are covered with posters of clowns from the past, and their eyes silently watch as the clowns of the future make up. Here in Clown Alley, the excitement and activity makes it difficult to believe that only 15 years ago, clowns were an endangered species. During the heyday of the circus, literally hundreds of clowns traveled throughout the world promising mirth and merriment. By 1967, however, a dramatic decline had occurred. Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth, had only 14 clowns left, and their average age was 58. Not a very promising future for the art of clowning. Dean Severini explains.
Clown College was founded in 1968 by Mr. Irvin Felder, who's the producer of The Greatest Show on Earth, and when he purchased Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, there were 13 clowns, and he wanted 30, and there were no new people coming up, and he wanted to pass down this art form to new people, and there were no new people coming around. So we established the Clown College and put the veteran clowns in as instructors and taught the new aspiring funsters the secrets of the trade, which were really kept secrets for a long, long time.